All right, good morning YouTube followers. Welcome to a new video, and I'm going to do something a little different. You obviously can see I'm in the Perth yard. We're going to do a behind the scenes one. Getting stock ready here for the Mantra show coming up very shortly, but today I'm going to start my journey here in Perth. Oh, there's the door buzzer. I've walked in the front door. Today I'm going to start the journey in Perth, but we're going to end the video probably in Albany, and that's where I'm heading today. So I'm going to show you behind the scenes of our two facilities and meet some of the people that make Cameron Caravans and our customer service exactly what it is. I'm towing this one behind the truck, brand new CRV 651 Gap, getting ready to go to Albany for prep. That is actually Justin's father's van, so that's a little exciting. A second-hand CRV trade-in on the back of the truck. I've just traded that in and bought a brand new CRV Series 2 office. So a little exciting. We're going to see behind the scenes on what goes to prep a van. And as I say, meet the team behind them. So I'll soon be behind the wheel of the truck heading down to Albany. So make sure you're following us, and we'll show you a little behind the scenes adventure today. So we'll see where we pick up the video next. Talk to you soon. All right, halfway back to Albany. Just doing a quick load check. What have we got? 388 kilometres, I think, between both yards, between Perth and Albany. So yeah, I used to do this all the time, but now I have a truck driver, Derek and Karen, that look after me, so I haven't done this run for a while, so quite enjoying getting out of the office. But why I wanted to grab the camera quickly is a little tip. Whenever you stop, just put your hand on the drum. You're feeling for bearing heat, like that's warm to touch, but not too hot that I can't hold it. If we reach into there, we can see that's brake heat. So I've just been on the brakes, obviously slowing down to pull up here. But yeah, again, warm the touch, but not too hot. And this habit will show up any potential bearing problems, heats, brake failures, and things like that. So yeah, doesn't hurt to walk around and check out your rig from time to time. You might even notice while I'm down here, witness mark. We look for any movement. We've obviously assembled the undercarriage so I could tow it all down the road. And we're just checking the witness marks too to make sure there's been no movement. So there's a little tip, and I'll pick you up at the other end when we get to Albany. Talk to you again soon. All right, we've just hit the yard in Albany, so checking out some of the range. Great second-hand Southern End 711 there. Look at that, $100,000 with loads of extras. So 103, so I'll be doing some videos and updates of some of these units on display at Cameron Caravans while I'm down here in Albany. So look at that. Who said the sun doesn't come out here in Albany? Looking magnificent at the moment, but yeah, the new one-tracks here as well, the new gaps. So hopefully that's not too windy, but I'll get unhooked, and while I'm down here, as I say, I'll introduce you and show you behind the scenes out the back at Cameron Caravans as well. So I'll come back to you soon. All right, there we go. Within minutes of being in the yard, dropped the first van up the top. The boys have just given me a hand. Bit of a dust, bit of a northerly blowing at the moment, which is a nice tail breeze on the way down. Unhooked obviously the new one up in the yard. We've just unloaded here in the backyard the second-hand van, and as I said, I wanted to introduce you to some of the crew, so I haven't pre-warned them, so let's see how we go surprising them. I'll let the boys finish backing up there, Brandon and Douglas. Let's go and find Warwick. You know how I mentioned all our second-hand vans, even all our new CRVs, get pre-delivered and checked. This is Warwick's little hangout area in the back shed. He's got a nice little quiet spot away from the riffraff for the boys at the other end. And this is where, obviously we've got a sold Franklin here. Warwick's pre-delivering. He's hiding. He's hiding from me at the moment, but we'll try and find Warwick, but he's got a great little spot here in the back of the yard, out of the wind and the weather, to do all his pre-deliveries. So Let's go and see. Oh, that'd be right. The two boys on the forklift going to the front yard to get the next van. Young Lee over here, Lee's a carpenter by trade. He waves his magic wand and does all the timber work in the CRVs and any modifications you might request. So
hello everyone.
he doesn't mind any old challenge, do you, Lee?
No, not at all, mate.
He gets some good ones, probably no more so than the boss, Colin, down here. The manager has asked for some very special requests, so we won't give too much away on what Colin's doing here yet, but oh, there we go. Needless to say, the boys have been busy. You can just see how much work goes into the wiring, the circuit breaker. Oh, there we go, might be a bit of a sneak peek. He's got his induction cooker and cupboard and the likes built. As the fridge come out to chase some extra wires, so let's go and see who else. Let's see if Justin, as you can see, lots of spare parts, all the CRV mud flaps, all the bits and pieces. There we go. This is Justin's little hiding spot. So Justin tries to control all these boys in the backyard who we're about to meet when we can find them. So Justin, and of course Jill normally sits here, our customer care lady, but she's off enjoying her own CRV at the moment. So. And Justin's got the pleasure of working on his dad's van on weekends when he's not here, so
Just for something to do.
Lucky Justin. Let's go and see who else we can find while we're on a roll. There's the boys bringing one of the second-hand vans they're working on. Past all the new bolts, all the stainless steel fittings and the likes. One of our wash bay areas, workshop areas for the boys. Oh. Another CRV they're working on here. Actually, this is a very nice. There's Warwick. We went looking for Warwick earlier, and of course Warwick does all our pre-delivery checks. So I just said how you wave your magic wand over everything, Warwick, and makes it happen. But they've let you come into the main shed.
Yeah, and now they've put me in here, waving me one over this.
You got to wave your wand over this. As you can see, there are CRVs racked up in the shed everywhere at the moment, in different stages of a build. So the boys well and truly busy. Let's go and see who else we can find. I might have to pause and go and find the boys. Just 1 second. All right, I found a few voices up here, so let's go and see who we find. Obviously we've been up here already. There we go.
Yeah, I do like that one.
There's a Brandon and a Keith.
Hey, how you doing?
Brandon will try and catch a bit later on doing some electrical work under a bed. So he's the electrical expert. One of my boys, Keith, from the sales department, checking out the new colour swatches. So yeah, a couple more of the boys. Who am I missing? Douglas and Tim, but we'll try and find them a bit later. All right. Just as well I started the video just then, we didn't have to bleep out words, but there we go. I said I'd catch Brandon doing some electrical work, and as you can see, the amount of work, all the solar panel wiring and all that needs to be done, fiddling with little wires, so I won't disturb you anymore, Brandon. I can see how stressed you are. Young Warwick helping the boys out at the moment. What do we got? Tool Lee? Lee chasing materials. Let's go and see if I can find my other son, Douglas, probably asleep somewhere. Oh, is that him out the back with a clean? No, that's Pat out there. There we go. Tim, introduced Tim up on the roof. Just started work with us, but getting thrown in the deep end while the look's up there, Tim.
Sink or swim.
It's a good motto around here. Is there? There's a Justin. Where is a Douglas? Now Douglas is hiding somewhere, so I'm sure he was working on those wheels earlier, so I'm still to track down a couple more, but I'll be back with you. I found the missing Douglas. So there's the other worker, that's my other boy. Douglas works in the workshop, Keith in the sales, so yeah, a couple more generations there, but we might edit the video and Keith might insert, I think, the little blooper reel hidden at the back, Keith, of me dropping a plate. My staff are used to it. What do we got? Melamine. Am I calling it the right name? It is melamine plateware. Beautiful. I'm getting a nod in the background. So we got melamine plates, melamine bowls. The beauty of this, of course, is the lightness. Less likely to break. Didn't break. They're nice and solid. So yeah, it's the lightness of the melamine plates to it. We've cut and reset there, but let's quickly rush upstairs and show you. You get fit here anyway with all the stairs. Come around the corner. There we go. Oh, Sliv's on the phone, so I'll be quiet.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
There we go. Sliv, our accounts lady, keeping us all in check in the background there. Good to see. No, you're not ringing. And then my office when I am in Albany. But I just wanted to show you the view, and I thought, well, what better spot to probably wind up the video. So as you can see, the big roundabout of Albany just down there. So we are just north of the big roundabout. The logo at the front, that's the road in from Denmark. So yeah, very easy to find at Cameron Caravan. So as you can see, there's a acre block, apart from running up the stairs, but hopefully you like this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, give me some comments, give me some feedback of what you like. No shortage of work in the backyard for the boys as well. And don't know if you'll be able to pick it out in the distance, the Stirling Range, all the way out there. So yeah, cheers for watching, and stay tuned for more videos to come in the not too distant future. Hopefully it's not too windy. As you can see, I'm not actually in the caravan yard, I'm in the car yard. A little exciting, what I haven't told you yet in the video is new car day. I got rid of my Nissan Y62, and thanks to young Jeffrey here, thank you for looking after us. Yeah. Coming back to support the Albany businesses, obviously where Cameron Caravans roots are from. And there we go, a brand new Ford Wildtrak 3-litre V6. I'm about to get the handover on it and learn some lessons on how this works. So I'm sure you'll see this in future videos. I've got a plan to go up north and do a CRV tour next year. So this ute is going to be ideal for that. So stay up to date with what we do to her.